違うんだお母さん。あの時僕が言って欲しかったのは言って欲しかった言葉は
君はヒーローになれる。
そしてみんなが最高のヒーローになるまでの物語だ。
Welcome! We're the custodians! I'm Rhett!
Oh, I'm Gabe. And I'm Gabe. Oh, shit.
And we're here to react to some more My Hero Academia! This is Season 6, Episode 24! This one is the one where Uraraka is gonna do a thing, which I'm happy for.
Yes.
I guess she's just gonna, like, fucking, I don't know,
gonna talk.
Float all the citizens and be like, you cool with it now?
50 feet, 100 feet? Okay. Bing.
And they're like, we're good. We are good. He can stay.
Yep. I was gonna say, what the fuck are they gonna do to stop him anyways?
They're
just like, people. Really? What are they gonna do? Not like it?
I don't want that steamroller staying here. You know, you're gonna get in front of it.
Like Sato could probably kill at least like 5 of these people.
3.
One of them probably has a, I don't know, maybe can move like 5 pounds or something. That's a lot for Sato.
All these people probably have quirks too.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What just happened? I heard that. What was that?
New audio. God damn it, voice mod! Don't switch. Do you want to switch your audio? No. My computer's been on for 2 hours. Why did it take you so long? God. Anyway.
So yeah, but last episode was the bakugou episode. It was just a big old fat
really
recap.
Awesome scene though.
It was really nice, especially bakugou when he finally was like, "I'm sorry, Midoriya." I actually didn't notice this until I read the comics.
He said
he called him by his actual name.
We got it, everybody.
He finally didn't call him Deku for once. He called him Izuku.
It is a big important thing.
It's a big thing. Like, and again, I'll say it again. Fuck, if you hate Bakugou, stop being dumb. Like, get over it.
You can be better.
You can do better. You can move borders. You can't.
Shut up, Falcon! Get away from me! So, one thing I've been thinking about is that if we can kind of get this whole, like, you know, vigilante Deku, he's not really a vigilante.
He's not really
he's licensed. He was working with the the top professionals. When we get Street Midoriya, this arc, off like
Dark Knight Midoriya.
Yeah, when we get this arc kind of wrapped up, that might be this episode.
Yeah.
And if it is, what are we gonna do for the next episode? And I've been thinking, we still have those foreign heroes. What if this season ends with CC, huh?
Captain Celebrity! That would be pretty cool because they did do the tease and they had the outlines.
We haven't gotten really anything on that yet.
At the very least, it would be cool if the episode ended with them like showing up.
Mm-hmm.
And not necessarily going like, oh, here they are, explain everything. It's now you get to find out who they are.
This season, it's gonna end with Shigaraki showing up and dusting everybody but Eri. And Nezu's gonna be like, shit! And he's gonna pull out this little pager, and he's gonna dust away as he presses the button. It's gonna land. It's gonna zoom down, and it's gonna be Captain Celebrity's logo.
It's gonna have CC on there. It's gonna beep.
Captain Celebrity will return in My Hero Endgame.
Nezu just goes, motherfucker.
We're gonna get the portals and fucking natives gonna be coming out. Native the White is something that needs to happen.
Native the White!
He's gonna come at the turning of the tide, Gabe.
Oh. What, you wanted more? You just turn, you just see native. Boom,
Was it the Overwatch theme?
Was it? I don't know.
Play of the game, native the white. Well, let's just get started, huh?
Yeah.
But before we do, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on social medias in the top subscription, like Twitter and Twitch. Then, if you would, please go support us on Patreon and get a shout out during the video. Boom! Look at all those amazing super Patreon supporters that, I don't know, survived the snap. Oh, fuck it. And you also get access to Patreon exclusive polls, our Discord, and full-length early reactions. By the time this video is up, the full length is already going to be up. Also, right now, if you're interested, Leah and we have started a commentary on Fruits Baskets on our Patreon. It's Patreon exclusive, but we have the commentaries for the first 5 episodes of Fruits Baskets on our Patreon right now.
What is that?
I
have no idea what.
Anyways,
I have no fucking clue.
My Hero Academia Season 6, Episode 24 on Go. In 3, 2, 1, go. Oh yeah, I mean, we just turned this place into Shiganshina. I still haven't gotten a height on the wall yet.
We could calculate it.
Why
We just need Joe
We
here.
just need Joe, yeah.
We just need Joe here, and then we can calculate
We need
it.
the Joseph retrieval arc. Don't speak Japanese at all. Oh, fuck! Do you think we're gonna get the last quirk revealed as the stinger for the finale?
Fuck, that's right. We still have another one.
Wow,
I thought we were done.
It's the second
that's right.
one.
We still have fucker.
Yeah,
with
we
his...
still have. We have the
Shit.
second.
I fucking forgot. Fuck, maybe?
Yeah, we do have.
Nice.
This is the school that just has super robots.
They own Costco. They can buy
Most
anything
defenses
in
have
bulk.
they own Costco. The same
They
defense
can-
level
they
as
can-
Tartarus. We've been looking into
Oh
ways.
yeah, right. That probably made them go. We should probably do this better.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Then they're
Genius.
Set.
Yeah.
They're set, bro. They are.
See, I made the wall out of smart atoms, so every time he fucking tries to touch it, it moves.
I constructed the wall to counter every possible quirk that All For One could ever absolutely have.
No, Nezu is literally the opposite of All For One, where All For One is like, my anti-your quirk. He's like, my anti-your quirk, my quirk plan. Like, wait, hold on, what? In the event of emergency, each section can go...
Oh wow!
Oh wow! Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Fuck!
What? When did they? How did
What the fuck? Bro, Cementos needs a fucking raise!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Did they actually connect it to Shiketsu?
Holy shit!
How did you do this?
Oh my god, Rhett! It's the fucking the train.
It's the train from Godzilla vs. Kong!
Godzilla vs. King Kong!
Oh my god!
There is no core. There is no crust. There is no mantle. There is no core. There is no nickel. It's a farce. This exists. This exists. There's power here. Yes, we want the power. And they're gonna travel at a fraction of the speed of light into the earth. Yo, I can sniff this monkey. They're like, yo, Godzilla's coming. You know, Kong is all upset. He's like, ooh. And then he proceeds to monkey hop 200 feet. And now he's like, yes. Because King Kong is our protector. They're all dead. So this is now invisible. And Big Lizard, he's confused. And this is not where Monkey wants to be. Fucking freight carrier thingy-mabobber. And then they're like, oh, the doors get shut on them. And then the thing starts moving. Moving! It now goes across the planet. Oh, right. There's portals. Where's Godzilla? It needs juice. Where's the juice? In the power. They need the power to get his juice for Mechagodzilla. There is no core, they lied to you. Yeah, so he's now Thor. I need a picture of the Earth. Do you know how many people are fucking dead? Search of the population of Hong Kong. I'm already doing it. Capitalism. Eves. And now Monkey is in the power. fuck this movie, dude.
They built it.
だから費用は私の
What?
Dude, how'd you deep in your pockets? Dude, even Charles Xavier is blushing right now.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Dude, I want to
look
see
at my god.
Shigaraki's expression when he shows up to disintegrate it and it goes to my feet. That's not how that's supposed to work. All right, drop section A26 while the civilians just disappear.
Oh, it's his mom. Oh, Coda.
Coda! Okay,
Oh my
hell
God.
yeah!
Oh. Oh.
Are Coda and Eri finally gonna meet? Fiber control! Damn, Endeavor in the looker outfit. Like, we need to reassure them with, like, a logical standpoint, like, this is safe, but we also need to tell them, like, this is what we need. Yeah, oh, jeez.
Wow. Bro, where's All Might when you need him?
Need him, right? Oh, we can open Stain!
Oh, fuck yeah! God damn it! That was like 3 episodes ago!
Alright, Uraraka, let's go. Float them all! We gotta defuse this before it gets completely out of hand. Oh, did she grab the megaphone? Almost called him Deku.
Oh.
Here we go. This, yep. Preach, Uraraka! Hey, just look at him as a kid, you know? I wonder if, like, cause he had to have helped a lot of these people, right?
Oh my god, seeing his mom. Yep.
Oh shit! Oh
My
shit!
timing isn't. I can see the future.
Hell yeah, Fox Lady! And so Bakugo is like, hey, they're gonna be safe. Remember that. They're just uneasy. Don't let this be something that scares you away. A young woman's declaration. Hell yeah, Uraraka.
Oh.
Look it up and seeing. Yeah, see, look at him not like he's a danger, like what he is. He's a kid who needs a nap. There we go. We need like all the people to be like, oh, he saved me too. Bro, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
You can be a hero.
Oh.
Fucking god
this
damn.
music.
Who saves them?
Oh, it's
Oh,
that.
it's that guy. It's the guy who got stabbed.
Oh.
Aw, damn. Rip my man,
No,
Eel Boy.
I miss him.
It's not a one-way relationship, you know? It's circular. Oh, damn.
Bro, shut up.
What a fantastic choice of music. The first person he met here. Dude, Uraraka's voice actress is just going to the 9s on this one. It's the same pose. Yo! Holy shit! That's the guy from the first episode!
Wait,
Holy
what?
fuck! The guy with
Wait,
the
what?
the guy with the things, the horns.
What about?
He's the one who sees Midoriya freaking out.
Koda! Yes!
And they highlight the shoes.
Yes!
Yes! I became the greatest hero. That's how the first episode ended. And oh my god, man. How everyone became the greatest heroes. Fuck, dude.
Donut. Yes!
I feel I don't know. I feel rewarded. I feel rewarded for watching this show, you know?
Jesus. Go to him, Koda.
That's my dude. Mr. Deku. Dude, this is great. Oh, yeah, there we go. Oh, damn. That's something to talk about. Crybaby hero. I can't believe he's here.
My god.
Oh my god. He's the one who calls Midoriya a fanboy. Let's go, Horn Star Man! Yeah, this isn't a spectator sport. Yeah, the only people who are still acting right now
Or like real heroes.
are the real ones. Yeah, fuck you.
Fucking stay. Yeah, feel like shit.
He reminds me of the motherfucker who was dogging on Moomin Rider. I promise.
Yeah.
I'll make it so.
とします
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
We'll get it back. Yeah.
くれるから全部
Yeah.
渡します
With Captain Celebrity's help.
人々の心が紡いできた力の結晶オールマイトが緑谷君に
And
つ
now
ないだ
Midoriya connected to
緑谷
everybody else.
A 組がつないだ
It's a collective power now.
そしてみんなが全員
What
が少しだけ
This track. Too little, too late. All Might shirt.
Oh, his mom.
暇を持て余す一緒に
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Damn, he got the fit.
私には
This is the next generation. Oh, Aizawa got to see it, dude.
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
Dude,
man.
punish Aizawa.
Oh, he got the leg. You don't need to be able to jump like Mirko. You just need to be able to stand like a racerhead.
呼ったことを
Oh shit! I fucking completely forgot about Kurogiri!
ドラルに秘匿搬送されたノーム
It's everybody. It's everything that everyone did. That thread of hope, like from what Gina said. Countermeasures for. Oh yeah, she could just sneak in. Oh shit!
Woo!
Yeah,
We're gonna
if,
kick their ass.
if anybody's willing to go spread the good word, it's gonna be All-Might-o.
Yeah, probably.
You're not. Hold on. He's out by himself. I don't like this.
But what about Stain?
Hey, at least there's no traffic. There he is.
Oh, the boy.
Don't end.
No!
At least we know what the next episode's gonna have in it.
Fucking finally. Is there?
Nah, it's just a thing.
Okay.
Okay, to the post discussion.
Wow.
I adored that episode. It works so well with the previous, following the previous episode, because it was all of Class A, reaching out to Midoriya to show that we're all in this together. But then it is them doing the same thing for the society, for the people. And having Uraraka be the one to do it. So it's not all just the chosen one-for-alls, that make real change. Sure, because of Midoriya, you could say that she was in this situation, but you can say the same thing in reverse. It is that collective, thing here. Which they touched up on in the episode. Like, even the citizens were like, this was a play that I got to be in the stands to watch, and it was called the All Might Show. And, we didn't have to care about really anything. We didn't have to worry about anything because All Might was there. But he became less and less of an actual person to us and more of just that universal constant that makes life good.
Yep.
And so when he was gone and everything fell to shit, they had no idea what to do. They had no idea how to act. And again, I've been saying this for a long time, but it's going to be these collective new students, this next generation that form that new All Might.
I really like seeing that, how this new hero society that's going to form after all of this is, because they touched up on it, how it's like, we're getting pissed at the actual heroes who are trying, because all these heroes that dropped out weren't there to actually be a hero. They were there for fame and fortune and
all those heroes
publicity.
all those heroes left. They quit.
And they're all gone now. And the ones that are still here, we're shifting the blame onto them. So the ones that are actually heroes and want to be heroes to help and make our lives easier and to make everywhere a better place, and we're mad at them. After all of this is said and done, that's all Hero Society is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be filled with actual heroes. People who actually want to make change. And
Yeah,
people who actually
mhm.
want to help people. Sure, you're still going to have people who are like, oh, I want to be hero because I get money and I'll be able to, get whatever I want. But
And-
this is going to be the catalyst for showing, no, we need more people like this.
Mhm.
We need more actual heroes.
If everything works out well, funny enough, this is a highly destructive but almost a roundabout way to make a stronger hero society.
Exactly.
Like-
it's the sad truth is that you need something like this to
like
rebuild.
Well, you gotta tear down the problems, and when you test it, when you put it against the testing iron, what remains is the solid stuff, and you've shaken off all the rust, all the grime, all the other things in this analogy, and what's left is the true core.
And it's gonna be really cool seeing how, before it was just All Might. All Might was the pinnacle. He was the hero. Now everyone is the hero.
He was the safety net.
Everyone needs to be obviously from a power standpoint. Midoriya is the hero, but it's everybody together that's gonna make him the greatest hero, and it's
Like,
him
that's
gonna
what we said
make
here.
everybody the greatest hero.
That's what we said here, and I don't want to go into specific scenes too much because that's what we do when we actually go through the episode. But just the I don't know if it was actually like shot for shot, but the scene of him on his knees, clenching up, crying. It's the exact position he was in when All Might started this all and said, you can be a hero. It's
Yeah,
the exact
and
same
he
thing,
was-
same track, and at the end of that scene, he goes, this is the story about how I became the greatest hero.
And then how we
became the greatest hero, which is what we need. And it's so fucking good. Like I said earlier in the episode, I feel rewarded for watching this show. And that's kind of like, oh well, yeah, that's kind of how shows work. In Game of Thrones, I felt punished. I felt punished for watching and caring. Like,
He's not. Yeah.
yeah, I felt punished for caring. This, I'm feeling rewarded for the investment that I put in. It's a fucking great feeling.
It's we watch it because we're like, okay, I want to see this character's development, and they gave us that. We got it from episode fucking 1. We're 6 seasons in, and we got the payback. It's the whole reason why you fucking watch stuff is you want to see the story unfold, and you want to see the development, and you want to see the build. And when that shit gets thrown down, like Game of Thrones, or does the Mandalorian count?
No,
Because like episode 1 was good.
Episode 1
and
and 2. I would even say episode 2. Episode 2 is pretty good.
Does that count? Where it's just like, oh, I can. It was just earlier.
I think Game of Thrones is the best example, just because
It is because
tens and tens and tens of hours of investment of great quality stuff, and then you get to the midway point, and it's like, and then you get to season 8, and it's like, and it's you're punished for caring.
This show is really giving you the payout. It's really giving you the reward for, hey, thank you for giving us the tens of hours that you have put into this show. You now get to see
the fruits of
your labor.
Your fruits of your
the fruits of your desires. You get to see Midoriya grow. You get to see Bakugou grow.
And
You
of
see
course,
Uraraka
again,
grow.
I
You
don't
see
want to go
everyone.
too into the scene before we actually get into it, but again, who's the first person that Midoriya interacts with on UA campus? I think
Uraraka.
I think
No, it
it's
was
actually
Ida.
no, I think it's Bakugou. But aside from Bakugou, no, it is Bakugou, because Bakugou's like, you're gonna fucking fail, loser, and Midoriya's like, I've got this, and then he trips.
And he
But but then the first person who helps him at UA is Uraraka, and it's on this path. And what does she do? She stops him from falling, in a literal sense.
Yeah.
But now she has saved him, stopped him from falling in a metaphorical sense now. And this is his return to UA. Like, and it's her helping him again. And I love how they flash to that. It's good shit. It pisses me off
show is
whenever
just
anybody
really
says
good.
that My Hero Academia is like, oh, it's got nothing. There's nothing there. It's mid. It's like, no, it's not. It's not
What?
like it's
What
not
are you
like
watching?
it's not like, you know, the greatest show ever. Like, but it has some really good things in this. Like,
It's really good.
there are some really good things in this
Doesn't-
show.
Doesn't Quill think that there's that MHA is like kind of mid?
No, in fact, funny enough, I literally a few hours ago just had this conversation with him, and he was agreeing with me that like there's a lot of good shit in My Hero, and some of the we were talking about Mineta and how even like we were talking about who the worst character is, at least in terms of like the character, and we
Yeah.
were probably thinking it's like because when it comes to like Sato and some of the other characters, like the nothing characters.
Yeah.
But there's like so little. We weren't bringing them
There's
up.
they don't.
But
count.
like with the characters with kind of a character, we were probably narrowing it down on Mineta. But Mineta's not bad because he doesn't have like he has a bad character. Mineta's bad is because they don't focus on the character. Like his motivation for wanting to get into UA, wanting to be a hero, like he grew up. He wasn't cool. His quirk wasn't cool. He was short. He wasn't attractive. Like. And just seeing how like he wanted to be liked, he wanted to be cool, and who is liked and cool, heroes are. And so having that be his motivating factor, that's a nice motivation.
Yeah.
And it's just that they don't focus on it enough. And like and if that's who we are kind of narrowing down as like one of the worst characters with character,
And everyone else is
we're
pretty
charting
fucking good.
we're charting well. We're charting pretty good.
It's pretty fucking good.
And okay, let's get into the episode, huh?
Okay.
Because I definitely need to reread what the fuck they were talking about with the UA barrier. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you kind of missed a little bit, but you missed the 3,000 layers of steel part. I'm not fucking with you.
All right, so hold on. We got the whole, you know, we did the whole extra security. So let's just go through the opening. Let's pass through that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to.
So.
Yeah. So UA is divided into sections.
Well, hold on.
I'm at 334.
Hold on, because I do want to talk about some things before we get to 3. Yeah, I'm at 312. Because I want to talk about some things before we actually get into the mechanics of the defense. I do like, it makes total sense, where it's like, yeah, in Season 1, we were infiltrated. Shigaraki decayed our building. We've been thinking about that since that happened. Which helps, because it's not like, oh, here are brand new battle plans, let's implement this incredible fucking facility with, like, no pre-work whatsoever. It's like, no, Nezu's been working on this for a long time. Specifically this. Because they say in the episode where it's like, wait, but that was well before we learned, I think this is Tokoyami saying this, it's like, wait, this is well before we learned that he could decay things that touches decay. Like, how could you possibly plan on it?
It's fucking Nezu. He probably predicted that.
And Nezu was like, it was a gut feeling. I prepared for that. And if it was a different character, if it was a different character, I'd be like, wow, that's convenient. But like seeing how this motherfucker thinks, where it's like, if I sip this water at exactly 0.6 seconds from now, it will cause a moisture expansion near my mouth, which will cause a slight updraft, which will push that leaf. And the leaf will land on this crane, which has a slightly unscrewed screw. This slight amount of weight will detach the crane arm, swinging it into the building. The building will be hit at exactly this angle, causing that beam, which was made in the 60s, the material in the 60s is prone to having this critical failure, will topple onto this building, flipping that plate precisely, so the sandwich lands in my hand. like this motherfucker, that's just how he thinks. So,
isn't that how his quirk works? Isn't
his quirk is high specs. That's his quirk.
he's just fucking good at everything.
And so I
He knows
buy
everything.
it. I buy it. And they gotta pay Cementos more. Whatever they're paying him, it's not enough.
Whatever he's getting paid, triple it.
Triple it. Yeah, no, it's not enough, bro. Like, it's not. Like, so they okay. I would like to. I'm not fully on board yet, but in the world of quirks, when it comes to like massive excavation construction or anything. All you just need to show me is a guy who can move Earth quickly. And once you give me that, it's like, yeah.
Then anything's possible.
Yeah, which is why, like, whenever they're like, here, we built an entirely new, like, 2x2 mile section of a city as our school budget. And I'm like, well, okay, they're a really rich school, and cement's not that expensive. So yeah, cement us. I buy it. Yeah. Like,
that makes sense.
So like,
and especially how we know how fucking rich Nezu is.
It is like Charles
this
Xavier.
would have needed to cost billions of dollars.
Seriously, like I think it's like Kaminari or Kirishima who goes, this had to have been like
it was Kaminari. He's like, must have been at least a few hundred million. And I'm like, yeah, at least. This shit was probably tens of billions.
And remember, that's 100 million in yen. All right, so divide that by 100.
Which is like quadrillions in actual US dollars or whatever the fuck the
conversion is. So like, divide that by 100 and that's USD. So, so I was like, that must have cost a couple $1 million. And it's like, yeah, maybe in the 40s. Like, like, I don't know, that dog. Well, I guess maybe you know what? Multiple generations in the future? Who knows? Maybe their economy's really good. Maybe $1 million to them is like
chump change.
Couple $100 million, to us now. I buy it.
Like, Nezu has to be one of the top 5, like, top richest people in the world.
You know what?
To be able to do this out of his own fucking pocket.
It reminds me of Reed Richards. Like, Reed Richards could pull a singularity out of a cat's anus and, like, send it through time. Like, so, like, what does he do to make money? Oh, I don't know. Here's a, like, perfectly effective water filter. All right. And then, like, patents it and sells it to the world, and now he's a billionaire. Like,
who the fuck pays this man?
I think Nezu might just be like, yeah. Here's the equation for clean emission. He's like, I want a blank check, government. Like, I can buy that this man's pockets go
Here's the
deep.
formula to clean up the oceans.
Bro, this man's pockets are so deep, it's hanging out with Durin's Bane, all right? Like,
yeah.
Like, his pockets are so deep, the bottom of it fell through fire and water. Like,
oh my god.
Oh man, so like, I buy it.
The equation for cleaning emissions.
And again, if I read that correctly, if they said that we've been working on this since the start of the semester, like the start of the year, because right now they should be starting their second year. So like, and they don't
much construction in that short amount.
They don't have 3 months off. They go spring to spring, like so if they start this right near at the very beginning of the school year. They have quirks. They have a bottomless source of resources. Like, I can buy it.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
These fuckers can build whatever they want.
A little disappointed we didn't go in the opposite direction. I mean, Sky High would have been. Let's make it real, guys. Let's go on. We're going in the opposite direction, but you know what? I actually don't know which one I believe more. Like,
I believe this one more.
I think I believe this one more.
How the fuck they would make that shit float?
Oh well, float. We just get Midoriya to fucking dig a like faux 100%. No, not faux. That's the wrong way of saying it. Fox 100%. Dig like a trench, like what Superman does against Darkseid in Batman and Superman versus Darkseid. Movie, where he just digs a giant trench around it and then like lifts it up, and then we get Uraraka to touch it, and then he just whoosh, like throws it out, and then we get Rocklock to lock it in place.
Okay, is there a weight limit on Rocklock's quirk?
Probably, but nah. So we give him. We pump him with Trigger. All right, and then we get that quirk boosted. He Rocklocks Sky High, baby.
And we've got
Sky High. This is ground low, actually.
Actually, no. I prefer this because now we've got the monorail.
We got the monorail.
The underworld or whatever the fuck.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Well, I keep forgetting.
Hi, we're in Florida. Let's go take the train to China.
What was Red? Why do I keep blanking on what it's
Godzilla
called?
versus Kong.
No.
Oh,
name
the
of
Underdark.
Underworld. No, the name of
Hollow
Underworld.
Earth, Gabe!
That's what it's called. If you guys haven't seen it already, we do an entire
We
breakdown of Hollow Earth. Watch it.
Professor
John,
Joe.
it's the greatest thing we ever made.
This is astoundingly less ridiculous than that.
Somehow.
Like, because they dug a hole from one point in Japan to a different point in Japan. Ridiculous? Yes. As
Feasible?
ridiculous as digging a straight line hole from Florida to Hong Kong.
They get under the ocean.
And they get there in like 8 seconds. It's dumb. Anyways, let's move on. All right, now let's get to the actual breakdown and mechanics of how this works. So right now, the UA barrier is not just a defensive wall. UA can move. So that's what I missed. The grounds have been divided into a grid. Cool. So when Shigaraki's like, I have 40 feet of movement. All right. All right.
Yeah, so every section now is like on a piston, and that shit just goes straight down into the ground.
Each one has its own driving mechanism. In the event of an emergency, each section can
Moved
go
on
underground.
a linear maglev network.
Each section can go underground and become a shelter. Oh my god.
This shit can go like, oh my god.
And the shelter can be moved on a linear magnet.
It's like a robot anime.
As required along various routes.
So near the system, there are 3,000 layers of reinforced plates. If those detect any, so this is the backup for if if that maglev system is compromised. If all those metal plates detect anything goes wrong, there's a system that unlocks and the defensive walls can be moved independently and can delay any attack. And all those layers get pressed together.
That's if walls can be moved independently. So what I think it is because they don't feel confident that they can actually stop the decay wave.
No. So they
this
built
is
a
just
system that pushes them all down into a monorail system, and they essentially go, okay, we're just gonna put a shit ton of stuff between the monorail system
and the decay
to try and stop
it.
it.
Yeah, so
and
it
slow
has
it down
to
give them enough time to get out.
Mm-hmm.
And those monorail systems go to other places that are on par with security systems to that of UA, i.e. Shiketsu.
The other hero schools. I would personally have them empty out at unknown locations. Because if it is kind of like, we checked Kame house. Now let's go. Well, we checked Goku's house. Now let's go to Kame house. Like, it's the other place that we'd look. And so it's like, instead of maybe going to so there's the aspect of the defensive aspect of Shiketsu. So boom, that's a safe place. But if it's not safe here, like all we have there now is just like time to plan.
Yeah.
And so we move there, we're safe until they show up again, then we move. But if we just like empty out into bumfuck nowhere county Japan, then we can move around more. Well, actually, the civilians can at least. Anybody that Shigaraki's seen is, he's got him on radar. He's got the radar. So I guess there's that. It's still far more effective than let's sit here and turn to dust. So,
what I'm curious about is, will the plates that he put in place act any different than if, compared to, do you understand what I'm saying?
So,
against his decay?
Versus, soil?
Yeah, or, as we saw, this shit decayed cars and buildings and glass and metal beams. So what makes this and that was in seconds. So what can this
maybe the structural integrity of the thing he's decaying slows down the decay. So he could decay, I don't know, a tree branch like that. but an iron pipe still be fast, just a little slower. So maybe it's like, I don't know, we these are far more.
I would like an explanation on how fast his decay works against
Different
the
things.
density of certain objects, because it's like, oh yeah, if it's tungsten steel, then it decays
There's no such thing as
this
tungsten steel.
or whatever. Fucking, you understand what I mean? If it's carbon fiber or compared to dirt or cement, tell me how it works. Like, at least just say, yeah, if something has a higher density, then it decays slower. So
it might also just be like, for the structural integrity of
something.
the system, it can't just be soil. We had to.
But yeah, they do say how it is layered, so they go from being distant to pressed up against one another. So yeah, maybe that'll do something, because it was doing it against buildings, and you know, there's not everything as, you know, solid in comparison to 3,000 layers of metal. So I don't know. I would like just a little bit more on the speed of the decay, because that's the whole purpose of it. That's the whole important part, is that they're banking on that this will slow it down enough for them to get everybody out.
And so he says, like, we're doing this, we're sending them to places that have security systems on part of UA, like Shiketsu Academy, which increased its defenses after the imposter incident.
Yeah.
But the imposter incident obviously being when Toga imitated Cammy, but that was
Which I love how they brought that shit up, and they're like, we specifically are making precautions and defenses for Toga. We now know how much blood she needs and how long she can do that shit. So,
and we're isolating people who come in for that amount of time to see if they're Toga.
That's nuts. That's really good.
UA in the east, Shiketsu in the west.
Her whole shtick is infiltration.
Yeah, she's really good at it. But now that we're connected to Shiketsu, man, the fucking look of Bako and Todoroki's face, I didn't even notice that. But at 427. But now that we're connected to Shiketsu, baby, we can get Inasa back. But it's like, I do love how I do like how Bako and Todoroki are looking at each other like, no.
Oh, fuck. No, not him.
Those guys,
Bring
not
back my
him.
man, Inasa! Bring him back! I'm waiting for him to fucking just return and create a gargantuan tornado and shit. Oh, he's gonna be so... I want him to go up in the tier list. He deserves it. He deserves it, damn it.
So we've had this as a setup since the Culture Festival.
Oh yeah, this has been in play. So it's been 2 years then?
One.
One.
Well, since the Culture Festival? It's been a couple months.
No. I'm just trying to comprehend, like, construction takes so fucking long.
Well, no, so let me rephrase. They've had this good to go since the Culture Festival.
No, I get it. I'm just trying to, like, the whole thing, like, how long realistically it takes things to be made. And they did this in a comparatively short amount of time.
If this was like a sci-fi world, not too sci-fi, but it's like we have robots and shit, I would be like, what the fuck? How? But this is a world of quirks and superpowers. Again, all you need to show me is this one guy who's like, oh yeah, my quirk is create tunnel.
like with Star Wars, when we're watching Andor, by the way, if you haven't watched Andor, go watch Andor.
Really good.
Spoiler, actually, right here. They're making the Death Star. And even in that massive sci-fi fantasy, it still takes a reasonable amount of time.
With a slave labor workforce.
Yeah, or hell, even in the new Avatar film, another spoiler, they have the robot dog things that are building up. They're like, oh yeah, this thing can...
We built the city in like,
build
what,
a
2
building
years?
in a year.
Well, no, not a building, a city. They built a city.
They were specifically saying, like, well, they had more, but they were essentially saying that, I don't remember if it was like a small group or one of these things could build up a year, and you had these buildings that they weren't even fully constructed yet, but obviously they had a pretty sizable.
I
city.
guarantee you, Gabe. The line is they built
It's
this
been
city.
a while.
The
I try to
city.
forget.
They built the city in like a year.
So even with sci-fi shit, there is still like, okay, yeah, it's gonna be faster, but it's not. It's still limited. So we're to go super crazy is still questionable. But if you have people like, oh yeah, this guy can fucking control metal,
Like
this guy can control electricity, and this guy can control cement, and this guy can create glass. It's like, fuck, okay, they can do anything now. If they can just produce this shit and control it.
Legitimately, if this was an Avengers comic, and like we find out that like, oh yeah, Tony Stark, Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, and I don't know, let's put and Magneto. All right, we had to create this thing to save the world, and it's this exact thing. It's like, yeah, it took us 2 weeks. I'd be like, oh yeah, that long?
It's interesting because it's like with sci-fi, it's only a little bit unreasonable, and that makes it unreasonable. But because something like this is so unreasonable, it makes it reasonable.
Well,
If
like
that makes
it depends on how your what we're getting at here is it depends on how your universe works.
Yeah.
Like
I'm specifically talking about My Hero.
yeah, in My Hero, not only is this generations in the future, they have like advanced robotics, like they have advanced prosthetics. Their technology is advanced, far beyond our own. But they also have people that can do the impossible. Like we have people that can fly, shoot lasers, move Earth, speak telepathically. I can believe it.
Yeah,
I want to
I was
see.
just trying to.
It would be
comprehend
better
things.
if you showed me like who helped.
Mhm.
The only things that kind of are snags when it comes to things like this is if you can do this, what can you do in the future?
Mm-hmm.
But again, the fact that this isn't like Marvel, in that if you got like Tony Stark, Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, and Magneto in a room together,
Doctor Doom,
and they were like, all right, we built this in 2 weeks. I'd be like, it took you that long to make that in 2 weeks? But then later on, they don't have time to build something less amazing. I'm like, what the fuck? No, you could totally do this. In this, it's a level of technology and power and manipulation, whatever. But it also was like, it took us a couple months to make this. So I don't have to be like in the future, like, why don't we just make this if we're in trouble? Because it took time.
It took time.
Mm-hmm.
It takes time. Yeah.
And that is, of course, Nezu paid for it. So that,
He's contributed much to quirk morality education and is revered around the world. Yeah.
Well, I mean,
so
hell.
He's basically Reed Richards. What?
Oh, well, hell. I mean, just think about, like, the bank he would have made just by... He's an animal with a quirk! Like, imagine him just, like, going on talk shows, writing books and shit. You know, these things
I'm a rat.
These things that Falcon could have done
Look at me. I'm a rat.
to be incredibly rich.
Yeah.
Because shows are so fucking bad. But yeah, I totally believe he's got just pockets for days.
He's the Reed Richards of this world.
They both occur when people who can't take the extra steps to get closer to others act or move and crowd together. Oh, okay, so that's the kind of the through line, you know. So Uraraka was the one who took that extra step to help everybody.
Bro, seeing just Midoriya here,
he's so fucking tired.
Tired, bro. He just wants to lay down. He's just so tired.
And you know what? So to go off of kind of what I said in the reaction, the reason what usually I am kind of more of like we need like a logical reasoning, like we need not just in terms of like plot construction, but I mean like if in this scenario, it's like if I'm a person here, I want to hear the facts and shit on like how we're safe, not like a plea to emotion where it's like, oh, just trust it. It's like, no, this is my life. Why are we safe? And then they can go, oh, well, see the UA barrier, we have Tetris blocks that send us to different schools. And usually I'd be on, like, that's what I would imagine. That's what you should say first, and then whatever. But in this scenario, I don't think these people really are, they're panicking. This isn't a situation where reason is the first thing. You know, I think right now is the appeal to emotion, get them to calm down and listen, and then once they're listening, that's when you hit them with the actual reassurance of don't fucking worry, we have this under control.
Yeah.
You know?
I get you.
And I don't blame them. Doesn't having one for all make him a Nomu? That's kind of an interesting idea.
Because they were all banging off of like, oh, he has multiple quirks. Nomu!
Nomus have multiple quirks.
They just assumed, okay, because it's impossible to really have more than one quirk. Like the amount of people that have quirks or more than one quirk in comparison to the world is
it's
that
yeah,
small.
it's that small.
it's Nomus and then shigaraki.
The amount of living people that have multiple quirks is
there's like
smaller.
7. There's like 7 people in this world that have more than one quirk. 8
and we're
people in this world that have more than one quirk.
And we're including. Are we including the dead people in that?
No,
because Nomu are dead.
No, that's what I meant. People. There are 7. Okay, there are 7 because there's 7 Nomus alive still. Correct? Or is it 5?
I don't remember.
Whatever. There is less than 10 people in the world that have more than one quirk.
There are 3 living people in the world with more than one quirk.
3 living people. 3 of them are alive. So yeah, obviously seeing someone have more than one quirk is very, very strange. And so obviously I don't think it's far out to go, because the first instance that they saw these things with more than one quirk was like
Hosu.
All for one, and then after that it was Nomus. So it's like,
well,
oh my God.
In recent memory, the first time that Nomu really showed up, sure there was the USJ, but that was an isolated incident. That wasn't really to the public. But the Hosu incident was Stain.
Yeah.
When Shigaraki was like, I fucking hate this Ninja Turtle ass wannabe person.
So obviously they automatically associate multiple quirks with Nomu.
And Nomu are
monsters.
monstrous zombies that are.
Yeah, and so then they see this person who, in the state that he was, looks monstrous, and they just go, that's a Nomu. It just looks different. That has to be a Nomu, though. The way it's hunched over, the way it's walking, the way it's talking.
The tentacles are coming off of it.
Yeah, it has to be a Nomu.
And
so it's not far off for them to go,
I don't think
it has more than one quirk? Nomu.
And think of it this way. They're in a state where, like, you know, tall fox lady, she's just walking down the street and they're like, holy fuck, it's a monster. Don't trust her. She's gonna kill us. Don't trust her. It's a, you know, we're in a situation where just being a regular person with, you know, who's a heteromorph is enough for people to be afraid and distrustful.
I feel like even just seeing other people in general is enough to be afraid.
Yeah.
Like if you're in an apocalyptic, like if you're in a zombie apocalypse scenario and your group is traveling and then you see another person or another group, your first instinct is
this person's going to try and kill us to take our stuff.
Rob me. This person's going to try and kill me, take my shit. He's going to try and, you know, take me to where my shit is. Like your first gut instinct is survival mode.
Yep.
I have to either run or kill this guy. This is apocalypse mode. The whole country of Japan is in
disarray,
zombie apocalypse mode.
If you were outside of these shelters,
people for going big shark lady. You know,
danger.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
And of course, you know, Midoriya being one of the only people out there going, hey, let's chill out. Let's just chill this down. And so I was hoping that we could get more voices, recognizing that what he was like, that he saved. But I think the voices we did get were good fucking choices.
I fucking love how we got Coda back.
Oh, it's so good.
I was not expecting
how
Coda to be there.
He chose the red shoes, you know,
because
like we already got that, but like it's fucking.
Coda's gonna be the next. No, wait, no, he can't because he has a quirk. Fuck.
He
I was
could
gonna say he's gonna be the next all for one or one for all, but he has a quirk.
So then we've got.
They basically say like if the next person that has a quirk and gets it is basically like gonna fucking die.
Yep. Oh, hey, look! It's Jiro's dad. At
we got
5:42.
everybody's parents here.
At 5:42. Well, he's just not focused on because it's the scene where Mitsuki is grabbing Inoko's.
But we basically got everybody's parents here. They pulled.
And we got Ragdoll and Coda. We
I
got
was really hoping that Inko was gonna say something and like be like, "Fuck you all, that's my kid." Like, type
he's
shit.
just a boy,
Yeah.
like, throw hands.
I really wanted her to speak up and say more, because it's like.
So
what's
1B,
that?
1B is watching Eri. Where's
Yeah.
Mirio? I didn't get to see him.
Yeah, because he wasn't with Eri. Yeah. Oh yeah, we see. I like how I'm blanking on his name, is with Eri.
Monoma. We have
I
Monoma,
love how
Tetsu,
Monoma-
Kinoko, and Kodai?
Well, no, I like how Monoma's there too.
Comforting her.
Because obviously we know like he's been helping train her alongside Mirio.
Well, they
like-
tried to get him to help train her just to see if he could copy her quirk, and then like if he could
Do
use
it on someone else.
Yeah,
I don't know. I
he
still
can't.
like how they
I
show
feel-
like, oh no, he's still hanging around and he's still with her and stuff. And I liked seeing how it's like, oh, Mirio's gone. Okay, who's gonna be the next best person? It would probably be Monoma, because he had that little brief period of time where he was like, hey, I'll help you out, Eri. I got you. I liked seeing that. That was nice.
But yeah, so we got a little shot of 1B and Eri, of course.
Q13, Monkey Man on the news.
I'm not quite a Q13 yet. All right,
I'm
I got to Q13.
I'm just going in like 5. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
arrowing it.
Okay, I gotcha. Let's see. Shigaraki, after a UA student, question mark, exclamation point. 15-minute segment.
Have we seen that guy before?
Yes, we have.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like we've seen Monkey Man before.
We have seen Monkey Man before. He's like a monkey elf. Look at his ears.
Yeah.
Couldn't erase it all. I kind of find it a little funny that President Mike needs a megaphone.
Oh yeah. Well, I feel like if he used his quirk, he would decimate half of them.
So then Genus comes in,
Mm-hmm.
and he tries to do what Uraraka does, and he just doesn't get through.
Yeah.
Because I think because he is trying to go for more of, not quite like the A, B, getting the whiteboard out, here's why you're safe, but more of like the kind of like, hey, don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Here's kind of more of a plan. Here's what we did, here's why it didn't work, and here's why we're back. Rather than that kind of try a plea to a core.
Mm-hmm.
And him being like, it's true that this isn't the best situation, but it's the best thing we can do now. That's not what I want to hear. That's
Yeah. This fucking guy.
Yeah, then we got it's not as bad, because the questions he has, they're not like off base really, but he does remind me of the motherfucker who's like, well, they're not real heroes. Real heroes
yeah,
beat
that guy.
villains. And we're just like, I'm gonna kill this guy. He's bad mouthing Moomin Rider. Done. He's dead. I'm gonna just
How dare you talk shit about the greatest hero to ever
live. Yep.
Fuck you. Fuck you. He's a part of the Pantheon, if you guys didn't know.
This was right now. Japan's become a lawless country. We're Japan is Detroit now. If I was at like the worst, like if I was in this situation and I was just like had zero faith in Hero Society, I could feel like, wait, so you're gonna use us as basically human shields.
Mm-hmm. For like, this guy?
For this guy? Yeah, for this monstrous thing. This Nomu. Because again, they're not really looking at him like a
kid.
Really,
it's
a
not
person.
until later that she's just like, hey, look at him, and they're like, oh, yeah, it's a kid.
And then the zoom in shot of Midoriya's face as he And it reminds me, like that shot of all their faces with the purple eyes, just all focused on Midoriya. It reminds me of when very different context. But in season 2, when Midoriya is the winner of the relay race for the sports festival, and it's like, all right, the person who won the relay race, when we're doing the chariot game, they're worth 1,000,000 points. They're the golden snitch, and he feels like all of them like rising above him, the sky turning dark, and they're just glaring at him. And it's like the pressure of being the number one. And I feel like, again, not to get too English major on this, but the idea that like this is the pressure he would have as being the number one hero, everybody's on him, everybody's eyes on him, and that's what All Might had. But how this situation resolves itself is like, no, the eyes are on him, but they're on everybody else as well. Like they're not just solely looking out to him for the answers, for the accountability, for the responsibility.
The door is red.
The door is red. Yes.
The door is red.
And at this point, this is where this is what Nezu was worried about, like just devolving into a mob, basically. And so Uraraka rises above them all and heads up to the top of UA. And gets ready for his speech. Just trying to see if I can... there's if you go to 817 where she's looking down, there's a shit ton of repeating models, but I don't expect them to make every single person.
I thought the one thing I thought was weird how it's like, wow, in this crowd of people, there's only like one super crazy, like big tall shark lady.
Oh, well, no, at 820 there's a wolf guy.
I don't know. I just thought I thought they could have done a little bit. Oh yeah, no, when you yeah, they do repeat a lot. But it's who cares?
Who cares? Yeah, fucking All Might loser. All Might shirt guy. How can you say this without a shirt of All Might? Maybe the door is blue here, in that the reason why he's wearing the All Might shirt is because he represents the civilian mindset during All Might's prime. Like, he represents what the civilians thought and acted, or how they could think and act because of All Might.
The blue door.
The blue door is blue.
Because blue.
And Uraraka's voice actor just does a fucking fantastic job.
She did a really good job, especially towards the end when she was like screaming and crying at the same time. I really could like just think, I can imagine her in the booth just like laying into it.
Dude, speaking completely off topic, but speaking of laying into it, have you seen the behind the scenes for, I think is it Sean Schemmel, who the voice actor for Goku? Like specifically, like there's behind the scenes footage of like him voicing the shots or the scenes for Battle of Gods, and like will not let you destroy my world. And oh my god, like, dude, he looks like he's about to go Super Saiyan. Like the amount of fucking, when people think that there's like you're lesser for being a voice actor compared to a real actor, fuck off.
They're fucking actors.
Yeah,
they are.
It's a different. There's different skills required for both, but they are not. They are not of different value. Like, oh my god, I hope he gets paid a lot of money for that, because Jesus Christ, like the scene of him screaming that's what you do for that day. Once you are done with that shout, you can't do anything more for that day.
You laid everything into it. You're done for the day.
You get all these people. Even if someone has a special power, they're not special. And that's he's still a person. Like, he needs rest, he needs sleep, he needs compassion, he needs support. And it's interesting because everybody with how it worked with All Might is it was a one-way streak. Everybody expects from All Might, and then All Might provides. And I'm sure All Might got a boost from like just being gassed up. Anybody would. But it's not a one-way streak. It's a cycle. The heroes save you, and then you have to be there for the heroes, And, the flashback for Fox Lady. I guess, yeah. a lot of people may not even know necessarily that he was the one who saved them because he was wearing the mask all the time. He looked
in the hood, the tentacles.
And then of course Bakugou shows up and he's like, "Hey, yo. Like because Midoriya still right now, he's still thinking like I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be here. I can't be here." And so Bakugou, you know, he's just like, "Hey, you know, they're uneasy. They're safe. They're safe. They're just uneasy, all right? We'll clean up the messes you can't." And we got Nezu being held by Cementos. Yeah, and of course, going back to what he said earlier, I think that someone being able to take that extra step. Someone who can be even greater than All Might, and that's where we get the mid-credit, the opening credit halfway through the episode. And so Uraraka being like, you know, I always looked at other heroes.
I really liked seeing that, how later on they're like, why are you looking at them?
Yeah,
Look at
the
the
hero's a
like,
cool one.
It's like, well, no, I like seeing people smile.
I like seeing that what the hero does for those people.
Yeah. And I want to do that. And I liked that. I liked seeing that.
It reminds me of like The Prestige almost. It's a fucking fantastic movie. But when Hugh Jackman's character is like, you know, all I want to see is their faces after the trick. Like that's what I live for, is seeing their faces in amazement and wonder. And you know, that's her motive. Like one of her great parts of her motivation is like making people smile. And so having that be like the true like core for her desire for heroism. I like it. I like it a lot.
I really like this. How it's like, yeah. So what? He looks like he's covered in mud. You want us to be covered in mud too? And they're like, no, we're gonna be the ones covered in mud. Just give us some time to clean up. And
we just need a little R&R. And you know what, Dick? Right now it's Mad Max out there, and you're like, oh, sure it was like metaphorical, but I was like, oh, you want us to get covered in mud? It's like, you know what? Maybe you could get your hands just a little dirty, huh? Maybe you could go out there and start recycling a little bit. Is that too much to ask?
It's shitty outside right now. If you haven't fucking noticed.
Maybe somebody can go get the ration cans, huh? Maybe somebody else can go on patrol. You know? I'm not saying you have to go balls in, you know, get the flame guitar and spray chrome in your mouth, but like, you know, you're living pretty good, all things considered.
We're not gonna live, die, and then live again. You asshat. Just chill the fuck out. Give us some little time.
Don't tell me you want us to all get beat up like that, too.
Yeah.
And it's like... Maybe that's just a weird translation, but like you know, you want us to get covered in mud. Maybe it's like a turn of phrase in Japan that translates weird. Like maybe you know, like get your hands dirty. Like that's a phrase, you know, in English. So,
dude, just hearing the music kick in,
dude, and man, if you've been watching any of our reactions, you know I am a fucking sucker for music. Yeah,
we love music. We always call out whenever there's a really good like intro or track that comes up.
And like the choice of music is really fucking important for the emotion of a scene. It's incredibly important for the emotion of the scene.
It fits so well here. It's such a good job.
Like every time You Say Run comes up, like I did this last episode where it's like breaking down, oh, what is You Say Run? You Say Run, it plays when it is the moment for somebody to be a hero. And like there is like the thematic reasoning for specific tracks. And so again, I fucking adore You Can Be a Hero as the track choice here. Because there's so much you can dig into
They're referencing, at least from me, is they're saying Midoriya can be a hero. Everyone here can be a hero.
Well, it's like a reversion almost of the scene between All Might and Midoriya.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fucking good. And then of course we got Eel Boy.
I thought that was amazing getting to see him.
Oh my gosh! Again, remember the
Like
Fallen.
him in the start
Nobody's.
of his career.
Every other person watching this is gonna be like, wait, that guy kind of looks familiar. Is he the guy who
We never fucking forget.
was he
anyone.
the one that fought Stain? Like,
You fuck nut. How
Yeah.
dare you?
nah, Eel Boy. He had a cool quirk too, though. Like he could shoot like those like eels. It was almost like Nine's dragon quirk. But
Yeah.
he could he had compress and spinner, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. He had him
Wrapped up, and he gets stabbed in the back of the head. Oh no, it was Compress and Toga. What the fuck am I talking about? It's Compress and Toga who were wrapped up, and it was Twice his clone.
Yeah, because he was disguised as
Uh-huh.
So this must have been him when he was like just starting off, because she's super young. So this must have been like maybe 10 years ago or something.
Yeah,
He's
something
just
like that.
starting off. I miss my man, the old boy. Did he die? Did Toga kill him?
No,
Or
Toga
Twice
didn't kill him. Twice stabbed him in the back of the head.
Oh, I thought it was in the back. Oh yeah, that's right. And then he got. Oh.
And then Twice kept stabbing him. Like fucking
Yeah.
Eel
fuck.
Boy!
God damn it.
Rest in peace, Eel Boy.
Fucking god damn it. Why does this show have to take away the shit that I love? It's always the minor heroes that have the
And
brief
then-
periods of time.
And because Uraraka, because what she does and what she likes is to see people smile. When the action, what people perceive as what the hero does and is going on. She's looking at the citizens. But the moment the hero's done and it's like, look, go Eel Boy. She looks at the hero, and what does she want to see? She sees the smile, and everybody's cheering him on, and he's like, yeah, because it's that she sees from that early age. She sees that how the nature between a hero and the civilians works.
Mm-hmm.
Like the hero inspires, and
And they inspire.
enjoys the civilians, and they do the same for the hero. And so having her have this mindset from the get-go
Is it can't just be a one-way street.
Mhm.
The heroes can't just do this for themselves. Or they can't do it for everything and not get it back.
Okay.
They can't just do what they do for granted. They
So
have to get that, reciprocation from the people that they're saving. Because
They're people.
yeah.
They're not. This isn't the 12 trials of Hercules, where he's a demigod, he's above man. This isn't Beowulf. These are people with extraordinary abilities. But that's the thing. They have extraordinary abilities. They're still just people.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the ones who will protect them are Shirley, and then we get a flash of Toga. So please lend him his strength so that we can smile together in the future. And then we get Toga. And I think that's really interesting because of
That's what she said. Wait, no, it was the conversation that they were having.
Mm-hmm. Like,
She was talking to her.
Yeah,
about
did Twice deserve to die?
Yeah.
Like, and so like it's just the idea that that's what's on her mind. Mm-hmm. So again, something tells me in the future, thanks to the dialogue between Toga and Uraraka, it may not be incredible or dramatic, but I feel like there's going to be revisions and reform and change when it comes to the discouragement of people with less than ideal quirks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because one of the reasons why Toga is the way she is because she was forced to repress her nature.
Obviously, throughout the show, we have generally seen that individuals who have blood quirks or blood-based quirks are very frowned upon, with the exception of like Vlad King, guys like Toga, guys like Stain,
Well, it's not
Wasn't
even.
there, like,
It's not
wasn't
just.
there, like a
It's not just
wasn't there-
blood. It's.
Well,
it's
no. I mean, kinda like the idea that your quirk requires blood, or that you use blood, or
Well,
need
no, I'm talking
someone
about.
else's blood or something to use your
It's
quirk.
it's the idea that a lot of people that we've seen have urges to do
Oh, yeah,
things
that-
because of their quirk. It's just
They
an
can't
like
help it.
Shigaraki.
It's a
he
biological
had
thing.
he had this horrible itch, this irritation because he wasn't disintegrating things. Like he has this compulsion, and for a lot of people, the response was, "Don't do it.
Why are you doing that? Yeah.
Bottle it up," and it exploded in a really,
And that
unhealthy
you could,
manner.
That's a whole other can of worms when it comes to like mental health too.
Yeah.
It's just like you have a mental disorder, just don't do it. Just stop it.
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Well, no, they can't fucking help it.
Yeah, like
It's ingrained them into
some,
them.
someone
it's the
with like
biological
kleptomania.
thing. Yeah.
Like it's
or like someone who's schizophrenic. It's like they can't fucking help it. That's the whole point.
that is a
Their
part
brain
of
is
that.
wired.
Yeah, exactly.
Their brain is wired like this. They have a literal gene that rewires their brain to want to do this. So like with Toga, the urge to drink blood. She can't help that. She can't help to want to cut someone open and
Yeah, it's almost
she can't help that.
It kind of reminds me of like on a societal scale what Endeavor did to Toya, where it's like instead of trying to find other avenues to make it work, it was just no stop, and that bottled up into a really like it exploded out.
A really bad coping mechanism.
Yeah, and so when he has like, when you have Toga and you have Stain and you have Shigaraki, you have these types. Stain, it hasn't really come up, but I imagine his quirk requires him to ingest blood. I imagine he has urges.
Yeah.
But
I can
like
see that.
you have all these things where it's like, society said, no, this aspect of you is something you can't do. But like her parents never thought, oh, hey, it's a little gross, but our daughter like needs it. Let's get like, I don't know, let's go to the butcher shop and grab like pig blood.
Yeah.
Like her body can metabolize blood. It's not going to be a problem, and she needs it. It's better than her sticking her mouth on birds, like dead birds. Like instead of like trying to find, these avenues in which
instead of trying to suppress it, find a way to make it work.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe, who knows? Maybe the body can be tricked. It's like, okay, so what is blood? It's like, okay, well, maybe we can like kind of put together a little blender mix of things that can kind of substitute it. Like, just iron. You get some like, some shit in there.
Yeah, give her iron supplements.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe
that'll work.
that might have helped. But we have no reason to believe that
Or at
they
least
did that.
suppress it.
Yeah. And so
I definitely, this goes back to the very beginning, how we were talking about how like, oh, there's going to be changes in society with real heroes. That could definitely also be another, I would love to see that.
mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to see Toga, like, I want to see her change. I want to see her get help, and I want to see her become...
At the very least, I don't want to see another Toga.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Or another Shigaraki.
Yeah.
Definitely not another Shigaraki, but we don't want to see a kid who gets repressed and is told to not do things and to fight their urges instead of trying to find avenues to release it and control it.
It's like the equivalent of saying, hey, don't move your left pinky. It's like, but it's my left pinky. I have to. I have to. Like, if I want to move some of the other fingers to do things, I'm to constantly be like, okay, make a fist. Yeah. Like, All right, but so I wonder. I wonder if in the future
one of your fingers without moving at least one of the others a little bit. Yeah, bro, you can't do it.
Hold on. If you really focus.
No, bro, you can't.
If you
bro.
can't.
Dude, no matter what, you can't do it.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, in the future, because of Uraraka's constant dialogue with Himiko Toga, I wonder if that's going to be something that's kind of focused on the
Why'd you
future.
say her whole name? Just say Toga.
Fucking vampire girl.
Yeah.
But nothing, bitch. And of course, the music, Midoriya dropping, it's the same pose. It's the same fucking pose. And again, if my memory is correct, in this scene, in episode 2, when he's on his knees, the thing he's thinking about is like, when his mom, when he found out that he couldn't have a quirk, what does his mom say? He says, "I'm sorry, Izuku. I'm sorry." And ever since then, all he can think of when he thinks of that moment, especially here, is that's not what I needed you to say. I didn't need you to say I'm sorry.
That I could be a hero.
I needed you to say that I could do it. And so having him be in the situation where it's like, I shouldn't be here. I can't be here. I'm in danger. And this is what he needed her to say. It's the same thing. This is what he needed. And this is what he needed to hear. There's so much good shit here. It's so fucking good. Flashing back to her meeting him.
That's kind of just going off of that, like, that's probably why he's fucking crying so bad. Or crying so much. How he's like, this is what I needed to hear.
And even Nezu's like, damn.
God damn.
We're in good hands. And of course,
and then
Starman. I cannot believe he came back. Like, holy shit. This is like legitimately the equivalent of like fucking Anakin is marching on the Jedi Temple and the motherfucker who drove the red ship in the Phantom Menace to meet the Trade Federation. I can't remember the Corvette. The one that goes, "Shields up!" explodes. That person shows up and it's like Anakin. Or to be more equivalent, I guess. No, Watto's not good. He's too much of a character. It's like if the Rhodian.
No, it's Greedo. Yeah, it's fucking the little baby.
The little Rhodian who's like
that bullied him.
Wizard Annie. Like it's like Anakin. Wait, like
don't do this.
So it's like that. It's like holy shit. What a deep cut.
Let this be your Jedi Order.
Let him cook. And Koda, like, which shoes do you want? Definitely those shoes. All the people that he inspired, they're coming to support him.
The story of how everyone became the greatest hero.
It's good, man. It's fucking good. And I love the shot, because it's the same, again, it's the same stylings as the one where All Might was standing across, and Midoriya was on the ground. It's different color, it's yellow versus blue, but it's the same fucking styling. I adore this, man.
Koda hasn't seen Midoriya since the camp, right?
No. Koda's seen him... I can't remember when exactly. But they've seen each other.
Okay.
And we get the mid-credit 2/3 of the way through. And then...
I'm already watching Koda talk to him.
Ida's like, nah, let her cook. So Ida gets it. It's very similar to how Endeavor was talking with Hawks. He was like, no, he needs his friends. And it's like, nah, they need her right now. And Big Fox Girl was like, it's okay. And then fucking Starman, I think Starman's the right name for him. He has a star on his shirt.
Yeah.
Starman is like, yo, listen up. This is how it's gonna go down.
It's not like the kid's planning to stay here permanently. We're short on resources and personnel. This is the only place he can rest up without worrying too much.
That's what your heroes are trying to explain, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, he can't go to Shiketsu. And then another person was like, well, then their Shiketsu's in the same situation. And then that's where we get the
audience performance.
Dude, Starman is kind of like, if we're relating this to the Moomerang thing, he's kind of like the All Might. Oh, excuse me, the fucking Saitama. Where Saitama shows up and he's like, look, I'll take credit. You know, it's a very different scenario, but he's the bald guy who gets the crowd back on the heroes. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, we already talked about it. What'll be left for us? How we'll be able to.
All right, press pause at 1710. Who's the motherfucker dripped out like he's Aaron Black? Far right.
The guy on the right? Yeah. No, I saw him. Motherfucker's the fucking the guy from Fallout 4 that you meet in Diamond City.
Oh, the detective Valentine.
The detective man, yeah, Mr. Valentine.
He looks like he's about to walk down a rainy alleyway with a slight brass playing as he's like, he's still out there. As he flicks the cigarette.
Somewhere.
Now it's
we'll
just.
find him.
Or else it's everyone's ass. He's gonna
Mr. Noir.
Yeah, Mr. Noir. That's actually kind of a cool hero name.
Patent pending. It's mine. Fuck you. It's mine.
I
get to make someone out of it.
A detective hero who can maybe his quirk is he has maybe detective vision, or he can
see footsteps or fingerprints or
or maybe
sense.
it's like fucking what's his name, the demon detective from Invincible.
Oh yeah. Fuck. What's his name?
I can't remember it, but
I gotta look it up. I can't.
But when he touches things, he can see little bits of their past. It's like the name. Would he be Mr.
Damien Darkblood? That's
I was gonna say, would his name be
detective.
Would his name be Mr. Noir or Dr. Noir or?
I like Mr. Noir. Unless he could be a doctor.
Well, I guess you could just call him Detective Noir, but that's just.
Or you could just be Noir. Or his quirk could be Noir. Called Noir. Oh, patent pending. It's my idea.
He just keeps
No one take it.
He just keeps Venetian blinds with him at all times.
Yep, he's always in the black and white. Oh wait, what's the one dude from DC that has no face? That's a really good detective.
The Question.
Yeah, does he have a power, or is he just a guy?
He's just a guy. He's
Oh,
crazy.
fuck.
He's just a crackpot.
I was gonna say he's just that guy. How long are we gonna stay audience members? Step on stage, be
And then
heroes.
of course, he asks him will things go back to the way they were before? And Midoriya, he's like, yes.
Yep. They will.
Absolutely. But not because I'm this unstoppable pillar, but because we're here to do it.
We're. It's okay. We are here.
Yes.
We are here.
Sadly, we already got that payoff with the Bakugou retrieval arc. When we do the the Camino Ward pizza.
We're gonna get it again.
Yeah. I'm down with that. Can you imagine? It's okay, we're good. We'll let the boy stay, and then Endeavor walks in, and then it's you did this. It's all right. He warmed him up for you. Open and act's done. Which makes sense why he's all dressed like he's Mr. Noir. As, he doesn't want people to recognize this. I mean, it'd be hard to recognize him. He has a giant face scar. He's 6'7" and weighs 283 pounds. He doesn't stick out a lot. Nah. He's the most famous hero on the, active hero on the planet.
What are you talking about, Red? What about Captain Celebrity?
Captain Celebrity!
Oh, bro, the music in 916. Oh.
Yeah, no, dude, that track.
Oh, I love it.
And how Hawks is all right, so what One for All is, in a literal sense, is the culmination of power. But what it really, truly, its greatest effect is the culmination of everybody's effect. Not just the people who actively pass it on, but the people who interact with it. how it affects others and how it helps everybody, including itself, grow.
I love how Todoroki is, and it's like, hey, Dad,
We're doing this together.
We're gonna beat him together. I don't know why. I find it really funny that Nezu has like a regular sized phone that's like as big as him, and he doesn't have like a little mini rat phone.
Yeah.
I just thought that was
It's
hilarious.
funny. Yeah.
Fucking punish Aizawa! Or
Dude.
even more punish Aizawa.
Even more. So I totally fucking forgot about Kurogiri. I'm gonna be real here.
I did too. I wasn't really following it.
Which
when
means
they were talking about him.
Which means they don't have Kurogiri's warp gate, because not only do they have him, but they destroyed all the copied quirks.
And fuck, what was his name? Not Johnny. What was the other one?
I don't know. Who gives
Was it Johnny that had Kurogiri's quirk?
Yeah, no, he didn't have Kurogiri's quirk. He had All for One's version of warp gate.
Yeah.
Which is not nearly as good, because I don't think it can't teleport the user. It can only teleport others, and it's away from him or to him, I think. And so, at least, yeah, so that's something, they cannot just instantly teleport anywhere they want to. That's a really big win. But it is like, it's not like your efforts in getting the little bit of what was in what Shirakuma was there left. That also helped. Learning about the thing with Himiko.
I wonder if, because Aizawa's like, I won't be able to jump like Mirko.
Yeah, we don't need you to jump like Mirko. We just need you to stand like a Eraserhead.
Is she getting prosthetics too? Is everyone getting prosthetics?
Oh, fuck yes, she's getting prosthetics. Of course she's
fucking... yeah. I'm trying to talk to him every day. There's been no progress. After he responded to you and Mike calling him out, he was secretly transported to Central Hospital for restoration research. Mirko crushed a copy of his quirk. If we hadn't been able to get Shirakuma's mind back at the time, we wouldn't have strongholds anywhere. Countermeasures for Toga.
And what they mean by that is, I don't think it's like, oh, we started construction. What I think they mean by that is, had we not like broken through to him and he became inert, we wouldn't have been able to safely move him, and if we wouldn't have been able to safely move him, he would have been at Tartarus, he would have broken out, they could just bypass any defense that we could possibly come up with.
Yeah.
Like, they could just get through it. And so, because of their actions, UA is significantly safer. Like, the whole plan can even happen. And the episode ends out with All Might going out to go talk to the people who are still holding out there.
Heroes.
Which, if anybody can convince them, it's gonna be All Might. And then, of course, it ends.
Fucking Stain. And he's got a new outfit, too.
Ends with Stain.
Ah.
So Stain's been following All Might.
But they had a Did they have a conversation, or was he just... Okay, he was just...
They were planning on having it.
Why is he following them?
No, are you referring to a conversation, like...
Remember, All Might was trying to give Midoriya's food, and
They didn't. I guess they didn't have a conversation there.
Yeah.
But they also never had a conversation prior to that.
Yeah, I know that. I'm talking about. Yeah, no.
I guess they didn't
really
talk there.
Close to All Might when.
Yeah, so I guess he's just been following All Might.
But why?
I don't know. And that's the episode, and that's gonna be. I hate to cut it off so quickly, but that's kind of gonna have to be where we end.
No,
it's already 6 p.m.
No, I know. We gotta get this out.
This episode's gonna be coming out tomorrow, probably. Sadly.
Fuck.
Yeah, but fuck, what a great episode, dude.
This was really good.
That was so good. I mean, hey, what time is it? Maybe we can get Joe on.
Also, I just want to reiterate. At the very beginning, when I was like, "Oh, I think this episode is not going to be," I didn't mean it in a sense of like, "Oh, it's going to be bad." I mean it as in like we're in the downward spiral of like everything's calming down, and we're not. There's not going to be any crazy shit. It was still really fucking good, though. Every episode in this season has been
Yeah, it really, honestly,
Top tier.
like
Quad S.
it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be pretty hard for me to justify keeping season 3 as the best season.
This season was amazing. It was really good all around.
And
So what
we
do
got-
you think?
We got 1 episode left.
Oh my god. Fuck. It's okay. We're still gonna have AOT and Demon Slayer. It'll be fine. We still have anime.
We still have anime to watch.
We still have anime to watch. We're good.
But that's gonna have to be where we end it, folks. I'm sorry to say. Thank you all so much for watching. We've been the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
And I'm Gabe.
And this was My Hero Academia, Season 6, Episode 24. Really good episode. Thank you all so much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like, comment, subscribe. Support us on Patreon. You'll get the full length of this. And plus Ultra.
Oh.